Hello, I'm Dr. Eric Peterson with the College of Doctoral Studies with Grand Canyon University. And I'm happy that you are investing some time to learn a bit more about GCU as a whole, and I'm happy to share some specifics about all of the doctoral programs that GCU offers. We have doctorates on the general psychology side, organizational leadership, counseling and educational supervision, and Doctor of Business Administration, among others, including a Doctor of Nursing Practice. I'll spend time addressing some of the highlights of programs that might be of special interest to you in the community with the Canyon Consortium for Christian Schools. Those would be the Doctor of Education and Organizational Leadership, with an emphasis in K-12 leadership, the Doctor of Education and Organizational Leadership with an emphasis in Christian ministry. Would be two of the top options that many administrators and those overseeing large private Christian schools gravitate towards. Some of the things that are unique about GCU's doctoral experience is that we have both programs that are offered in an online modality at a distance. So if you are in Michigan or Florida or New York, you're able to participate in almost all of the program at a distance, one class at a time, 8 weeks each. There are 2 visits to Arizona to the campus for a Monday through a Friday session, which are called residencies. Those occur at about the 1 year and 2 year mark in the program. And I'll explain how that is incorporated in the scope of study and why that's so integral into the experience for a doctoral learner. Because most students, as they approach a doctoral program, are a bit intimidated with the dissertation process. They don't know what that looks like, how a dissertation is structured, how they are supposed to propose a topic that's unique and inventive, and to carry out that research. And thankfully, the process at GCU unfolds incrementally. And so you're able to begin in the very first class discussing areas of interest to you for your research topics. You're able to do some initial research in a tremendous online library. Now you have access to a wealth of databases and peer-reviewed articles to get grounded in your study so that you can uncover what is happening in that area that you're the most interested in. Where are the borders of the research and what would make sense to address next? And in short, that's the process that many use to uncover where they're headed for their dissertation. That happens early on. And as you take those individual 8-week classes, leading towards that first 5-day residency, you're coming well prepared to provide an outline to the doctoral faculty who oversee your residency and your particular residency class. So you're able to see, is this aligned? Is this feasible? Is this possible for me to complete in the number of years that it would take a student to finish a doctorate? And at GCU, the shortest length of completion for the doctoral programs is 3 years and 3 months. And of course, that's an opportunity, but not a guarantee. No one can predict precisely when your doctoral degree will be completed because you have to complete the coursework and the entirety of your study and defend your dissertation. The maximum time is 7 years. And so there's quite a bit of latitude for life events. I had a number in my journey, and I'm very grateful that I was able to continue to move forward in spite of medical issues and family situations that I couldn't have predicted along the way. But I'm very happy my wife and 2 daughters were incredibly supportive throughout the journey. I can say definitively that I would do it again, knowing all I know now and having made the sacrifices that are necessary to make to be a successful student in the doctoral program. Being able to teach at the university level, to consult, to work through entrepreneurial ventures, which are very common outcomes for doctoral graduates. These are things I've been able to realize even in the last 7 months since graduation. I graduated in December of 2019. So looking at the array of doctoral programs, and you'll have much more specific guidance on all of the particular options when you look through the GCU webpage in the College of Doctoral Studies section, knowing that there is both a quantitative and a qualitative track for the programs. And that decision is made at the end of the first year to decide whether you're going to do a study that is quantitative, statistically based, parametric, non-parametric analysis, or you're going to do something that's interview driven, a qualitative analysis. And that predicates all the rest of the courses that you would take would be designed to help support your ability to use that particular method of research. So as you walk through all of this coursework, some of the incredible resources that are available to you would be the DC Network, which is the Doctoral Community Network, which is composed of all those who are in the doctoral program, those who have graduated from the program, and those who teach for the doctoral program. There are templates for every step along the way, so that it's never a matter of finishing many years of coursework and having somebody push you out the door and say, good luck, go write your dissertation, come back when you have a copy of that written. It's more a matter of deciding what you'd like to study, how you might approach it, and then seeing a template which helps you distill from a very broad scale to a very specific study, so that every section of the dissertation you have a rubric which guides the information that should be contained in that section, which is incredibly helpful, especially when it's the first book that you would have published, the first book of research that most students have ever authored and published in their life. So to have a committee where we provide you the chair and the methodologist, and you locate an appropriate content expert who holds a doctoral degree to be part of that committee. Those are the individuals who help encourage you and help you refine the components of your dissertation as you go through until you reach that point which some find intimidating, the dissertation defense. But I looked at that moment of sharing a celebration of the results of my study with my committee. And so it was not as daunting as one might expect, because at the end of that time, you should be the expert in the area and the study that you have completed. So looking at the specific benefits that are available to those who are CCSC members, a 10% tuition scholarship helps reduce the tuition significantly to help make the tuition even more affordable than it already is. One of the lowest tuitions in the country at the doctoral level. And to be able to engage at a distance and then make some great contacts and do some networking while you're here on campus. Our students who are in the doctoral program in Australia or Vietnam, I have students in Germany and all over the globe, they come as well to the residencies. And so you get to make colleagues and acquaintances from all over the globe. So I am confident that when you review everything that GCU has to offer at the doctoral level, that you'll find a specific program that resonates with you, and that you can trust that we would be delighted to assist you all through the process from the very beginning of investigating and applying for a doctoral degree, and if admitted, being able to help you through all of the steps to prepare to be incredibly successful as a new doctor. Thank you.